Michael here with Thorne Brothers. Today we're gonna break down our custom musky rods that we carry. We got a few different options for you, 2 different models, and within those models, a bunch of different powers. Kind of daunting when you first start to take a look at it. However, we're gonna break them down today, give you guys kind of an idea of what each one does best, and some options too that do a bunch of different things as well. So starting off, we carry the Predator and the Stealth lineup in our rods. A Predator Heavy is going to be one of the lighter rods that we carry. Very, very solid bucktail and topwater rod. As long as you're not throwing big top waters or big bucktails, this rod is going to be super good for slinging blades. Great backbone and still a nice tip. Kind of the cutoff for our Predator Heavy as far as baits goes. If you get into that 9 sort of bucktail category, it's going to start folding over that tip. Those blades are going to pull really hard and the tip just won't have enough power to bring those into you. As far as rubber goes with our Heavy, you know, a regular dog is probably really good for it. You get up into the mag dog category, and again, you're just not going to have enough power to work that bait correctly. And that's our Predator Heavy. Our Stealth Heavy is actually a little bit heavier than our Predator. Power-wise, I wouldn't have any problem throwing a mag dog on our Stealth Heavy. The blades, maybe you can get away with 9s. You probably can as long as you have a low gear ratio reel pulling those in. But that Stealth Heavy will sort of open the door as far as bigger blades, bigger rubber that you can throw with a heavy power Thorne Brother Custom. Moving on to extra heavy. We'll start with the extra heavy Stealth here. This is a very, very good all-around rod. It'll throw small bucktails, it'll throw big bucktails, it'll throw small rubber, it'll also throw big rubber. Cutoffs on this rod, I'd say, you know, if you get into that Husky Deuce category, that's a really good size rubber for the extra heavy. You know, your 1.5-pounders or your monster swimming dogs that start getting up there in size and weight, it's just gonna not be enough power for those really big baits. Most of the bucktails that you're gonna find, this extra heavy will throw them great. Supermodels, detonators, no problem here on the extra heavy. The Stealth series too is a little bit more moderate than our Predator series, and that kind of becomes a preference for musky anglers. I myself do like the more moderate rods. When I set the hook into a fish, I can determine how big that fish is a little bit faster than I can with a Predator rod. However, since the Predator is a little faster, working these baits might be a little bit easier, and you might get a little bit more action out of those baits as well with a Predator since it is faster. Moving up, if we are gonna get into this really big stuff, you know, your 1.5-pound dogs, your monster swimming dogs, top waters that are just absolutely massive. We do make a double extra heavy rod in both a Stealth and a Predator. Both are excellent rods. They both are very heavy duty rods. The biggest difference between the two is gonna be the action, not the power. The Predator is gonna be faster. It's gonna have a really solid tip, and that backbone is gonna start earlier into the rod. The Stealth is gonna bend a little bit more. Still gonna have a lot of power, but you're gonna feel it more deeper into the blank of the rod. All right, so those are our Thorne Brothers custom musky rods. We do make a medium heavy for really small baits or springtime fishing. We didn't cover those today, but Stealth and Predator, heavy, extra heavy, and double extra heavy. Main takeaways, I would say, the Stealth is a more moderate action than the Predator is faster action, and both are excellent rods. So if you have any more questions, stop on into the store, give us a call. We do have a really cool rod building tool online as well, so check that out and build yourself a Thorne Brothers custom musky rod.